So in this video, I want to talk about how to clean your Valencia Theater seating. So I have here the Valencia Barcelona Ultimate Edition, and behind me I also have two of the Tuscanies. So about a year ago, Valencia sent me, maybe a couple years ago, Valencia sent me this cleaning kit. So inside it comes with some cleaning materials, and you get this nice little Valencia cloth. But before I tell you or show you how to clean your Valencia seats, I want to talk about today's sponsor, AudioQuest. Now you're probably wondering, what in the world does AudioQuest have to do with seating? Well, I'm going to tell you. So here I have the Power G8 from AudioQuest, and this is an 8-outlet performance enhancer. Now the reason why I'm talking about this with chairs is because I guess not too long after I got the Tuscanies, we have, as I've mentioned before, in Houston, Texas, we have many power outages. Random storms come through, the power goes out. Sometimes it comes back on relatively quick, sometimes it doesn't come back on until hours later. But I'm not entirely sure what the culprit is, but I noticed that after the first storm, when the first time it happened, one of my chairs, the motor went out. Couldn't turn on the lights, couldn't use the electronics on the seat. Reached out to Valencia, they sent me a new motor, and I replaced it, and then it worked. I think it's because of the outage. I think it did something. Shouldn't matter. It's weird because the other chair worked fine. And then a few months later, quite a few months later, it happened again. Same chair, the motor went out. So I don't know if it's an issue with production, maybe a certain batch. I still think it's because of the storm. That's the only time it happened. So I reached out to AudioQuest and asked them if they had any products, small products that I could use with the chairs, and they sent me this one. So I'm actually using the G8 on my two back chairs, and then they also sent me this one to use on my brand new chairs because I don't want that to happen. It would be a pain to try to take the motor out of these. So this is an 8-outlet performance enhancer. So it covers micro spike and catastrophic surge protection, and there's some other stuff on here pertaining to like TVs and audio. It doesn't really matter, but you get a high-speed USB charging, USB-C and USB Type A, and then you have your 8 outlets. So this is what I'm going to be using these chairs. Let me take this out and show you. Okay, so here's the outlet. So you've got your 8 outlets, you've got your USB-C, your USB Type A, and then you have your lights for protected and grounded. So I'm going to slide this back behind my chairs where the little back plate is. Just slide that in there. I'm going to plug it into my riser because I have a 3-outlet port on the riser. I'm going to plug this into the riser, and then I'm going to plug these chairs into here, and shouldn't have any problems. And yeah, since I've been using this on those back chairs, we've had countless storms here in Houston where the power has gone out. No issue since then. So stuff works, guys. So AudioQuest, thank you for sponsoring this video. Okay, so if you want to clean your Valencia chairs, obviously you don't have to use Valencia's cleaning kit. You can probably use a standard, leather cleaning kit, but they offer this. So they sent this to me for free. I think it was sometime around the holidays as a gift, but you can buy this on their website. So when you open it, you have your leather conditioner, your leather cleaner, and then you have this little kind of spongy thing. And it also comes with this Valencia cleaning cloth. Okay, so it's pretty self-explanatory, guys. It's very simple, but I'll go ahead and show you. So you can do this a couple of ways. You can take your leather cleaner and you can either squirt it on here or squirt it onto the seat, however you prefer. So I'll do a little bit here, put that there, and you just give it a nice little clean. These really aren't dirty right now. I really haven't even used them since I've gotten them. I've sat on the front row one time when my cousins came over, or my nephews came over to watch Thunderbolts. So you can also spray it onto the cloth, and then you can clean your seat. After you clean your seat with the shampoo, you can take your conditioner, and I believe I'm doing this right. It's been a while since I cleaned this, but I believe this is how I'm doing it. I believe this is how I'm supposed to do it. So you take your leather conditioner, same thing. This is going to be a little bit thicker. So it's going to look like lotion. I don't know if you can see that. So it looks like lotion. And then you take your little sponge and just massage it in. And it's going to give it a nice little sheen. And then it's going to even out. So we'll do that a little bit here. Obviously I just did a little bit so I could show you. I've only had these chairs for maybe a month and a half, so they don't really need any cleaning. And that's about it. So yeah, that's how you clean your Valencia Theater seating. Again, Valencia, thank you for sending these seats out to me to use in my theater. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Really short video. Just wanted to show you guys how you can keep your chairs maintained. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.